we present to you a managerial analysis of Sime Darby Berhad. Management is the process of getting things done, effectively and efficiently, with and through other people.
It is important for the organizations to have these four management functions, which are planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Before we start, let me tell you a history about Sime Darby. Sime Darby has been founded in 1910 by William Simon Henry Darby.
In 1976, Malaysia Government Trading Office bought up Sime Darby shares on the London Stock Exchange.
In 1978, Sime Darby was reincorporated in Malaysia as Sime Darby Berhad.
Today, Sime Darby has become one of the biggest company in Malaysia and one of the largest in Southeast Asia. We can see that Sime Darby Berhad doing 5 core business, which are Sime Darby Plantation, Sime Darby Industrial, Sime Darby Motors, Sime Darby Property, and Sime Darby Logistics. In 2016, Sime Darby as a global business had achieved with a workforce of 132,000 people of the number of employees in 26 countries. Sime Darby are located in various places present in Malaysia, because the Sime Darby Group continues to play its role in helping to shape and drive the world's economy. In planning there is vision and mission, organization strategy, customer and competitors. Most companies have a vision and mission, same goes to Sime Darby. Sime Darby vision is to be a leading multinational cooperation delivery sustainable value to all stakeholder.
So far, Sime Darby have achieved sustainable business performance which positions them to growth in the long term.
For the mission, there is 4 missions that Sime Darby want to achieve.
The first one is committed to developing a winning portfolio of sustainable business.
Stretch the horizons of growth for themselves and their business through their unwavering ambition to achieve outstanding personal and business results.
Second mission is to subscribe to good corporate governance and high ethical values, which means Sime Darby try to seek and seize opportunities with speed and agility, challenging set boundaries.
The third want is continuously strive to deliver superior financial returns through operational excellence and high performance standards.
They show respect for the individuals they interact with in the environment that is operating, internally and externally, and committing to being responsible in all actions. The last mission is Sime Darby provide an environment for their people to realize their full potential. Every workers need to uphold high levels of personal and professional values in all their business interactions and decisions.
Sime Darby Organization's strategy. The organization's strategies are based on SWOT analysis, which is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats.
The first organization's strategy based on SWOT analysis is the strengths. The company has a strong presence in over 20 countries, especially in Asia-Pacific, employing over 100,000 people. The risk of operation decreased due to the diversified product portfolio. It also has a balanced revenue branch segment such as plantation, industry, property, energy and utility, and also healthcare.
Next is the weaknesses. The first weakness is the brand image of the company will be affected by legal claims. Next, fluctuation non-operating revenue due to irregular investment and disinvestment operations, effectively affecting the bottom line. Lastly, the company was accused of the widespread pollution issue in Malaysia and Singapore that caused by the lighting some of the fires on Indonesian plantations.
O for opportunities. For the opportunities, the company has strong outlook for the global oil crops consumption. It also has an inorganic growth strategy. Another potential opportunity is the booming outlook for the Chinese automotive sector.
The last strategy on SWOT analyses is threats. The first threat is the aggressiveness of competitor and intense competition. Secondly, a risk of international currency fluctuations. And lastly, the brand and operational efficiency could be affected by unfavorable government and political conditions. Sime Darby is a global business with operation in 25 countries and 4 territories with over 120,000 employees. Let's take a look at their customer. They define their customers as stakeholders. This includes suppliers, business partners, employees, society and communities, government, authorities and regulators. Since Sime Darby is a multinational company, their competitors must be an international company. Sime Darby has top 3 competitors, which are: first, Empresas Kepkase. It's a Chilean energy and forestry company with a chain of gas stations through the country of Chile. Second, Hutchison Wanhao. It's an investment company that based in Hong Kong. Third is Toyota Motor Corporation. Was based in Japan and focusing on transportation, automotive and mobile.
Sime Darby Company are using two-tier board structure. Two-tier board structure is a corporate structure with 2 boards of directors. The board of Sime Darby Berhad, also known as main board, has overall responsibilities for the group. They are supported by board committees and flagship subsidiary board, FSB. In order to assist the main board, the board committees are constructed. There are 4 board committees, which are Governance and Audit Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Risk Management Committee and Sustainability Committee. These are the example of functions and roles for Governance and Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee.
Next, we will see the decision-making process. Step 1. Identify the decision. Step 2. Gather relevant information. Step 3. Identify the alternatives. Step 4. Weigh the evidence. Step 5. Choose among alternatives. Step 6. Take action. Step 7. Review your decision and its consequences.
These are the examples of decision made by Sime Darby. First, group and divisional strategy, corporate plans and annual budget. Next, acquisitions, disposals and transactions exceeding the authority limits of the FSBs. Last, changes in the key policies, procedures and delegated authority limits of the group. Leadership in Sime Darby Berhad.
What is leadership? Leadership is a person that have an ability to influence others to follow willingly.
There are 5 types of leadership: democratic style, autocratic style, laissez-faire style, transformational style and transactional.
Democratic style is when the leader make decision-making by a group and allow the employee to participate.
Autocratic style is all the decision-making are centralized on the leader.
Laissez-faire. Laissez-faire, also known as hands-off style. The leader give a freedom to the employee to do and complete the tasks.
Transactional style. This style is the leader use reward and punishment as an alternative to complete the tasks. Transformational style. Transformational style is the leader have own character to influence its employee. According to the Sime Darby case, our team choose 3 from the Sime Darby Director Board.
First, Tan Sri Dato Abdul Ghani Othman, the non-executive director and the chairman of Sime Darby. He is using democratic style and sometimes use autocratic style when no solution. Tan Sri Mohamad Baqi Saleh, the president and group executive of Sime Darby. He is using democratic style to lead its staff and make decision together.
Datuk Zaiton Mohd Hussain. She is the senior independent non-executive director of Sime Darby. She is using democratic style and make decision-making with majority sound of its staff.
What do you understand about motivation? Let's see.
Motivation is the process by which a person's efforts are energized, directed, and sustained toward attaining a goal.
I'm Abraham Maslow. Sime Darby Berhad have used Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory in their management.
There are 5 needs in Maslow's hierarchy. First is physiological. Second, safety. Third is social. Fourth is esteem, and last highly is self-actualization.
How do the leaders or managers motivate their employee in Sime Darby Berhad?
Sime Darby Berhad have dedicates itself to promoting the human quest for learning, knowledge, meaning, goodwill and understanding.
Sime Darby Berhad supports programs that promote the all-round development of youths to enable them to become trustworthy, conscientious and productive members of society. Sime Darby offer growth opportunities to its employees, a performance-driven culture and a working environment that is driven by sustainability.
Sime Darby also driven by results, and we value and reward high-performing individuals.
As a conclusion, after we analyze the company, we can see Sime Darby do apply the management functions.
We can see in planning, organizing and leading through our presentation where their management are doing well for it. Based on this analysis, our group have learned how an organization is organized by the management.
We also learned that being a manager is not that easy, it is a big responsibility.
The 4 management function, which are planning, organizing, leading and controlling, is important in an organization, especially for a company like Sime Darby Berhad.
So the questions from our group is, based on this video, identify what is the organizational structure used by Sime Darby Berhad? Give your explanation. This video is made by